Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Average Joe Dividends YouTube channel. If you've been following this journey, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe so that you do not miss future videos. Also, please click the like button to help grow this channel and get the word out on dividend growth investing. Getting paid just for owning stocks. This is what dividend growth investing is all about. What we're looking at right now is my taxable M1 stock brokerage account. This is for my Average Joe dividends portfolio, and what we're looking at right now is the 3-month performance. And as everyone probably knows, the stock market has made a nice recovery since October 27th, right around there. We've kind of been on an upward trajectory since, but we're down a little bit over the last week. Here we kind of peaked around the 27th, and we've gone down just slightly there. So we'll see what 2024 is going to bring us. We had a very nice rebound in 2023, but we're still not quite back to the all-time highs. If you look at like the Vanguard's total stock market index, it's still about 2% down from all-time highs, and popular ETF like SCHD is still about 5% off of its all-time high. So what we're going to jump into next is we're going to go into the activity log, and we're going to see what I purchased with my $100 deposits. And we can see here this morning there were 10 buys total, and it was for $136.58. That $36.58, that is dividends being reinvested, or what we call the snowball. So I'll click on that, we'll get those details, we'll see what I purchased. And like last week, what I did was I decided to split the $100 into 5 buys into an even $20 per, and the rest of these are going to be dividend drips. We can see first up, Verizon. This was a buy for $20. Same with Johnson & Johnson. F&F, this was a dividend drip, so I just took that 808 and reinvested it back into F&F. Same with Lockheed Martin with the 436, and Broadcom with the 627, and Coca-Cola, $20 buy. Starbucks, a $20 buy. Cisco, a $20 buy there, and T-Rowe, the 1358 is a dividend drip, and same with Travelers. And of course, what I'm doing is not advice on what to invest in. I'm just showing you what I'm buying in my portfolio. So I'm going to jump over to a Google Docs spreadsheet. I'll leave a link below to the spreadsheet because you're welcome to use this to track your stocks if you invest in a lot of different individual stocks like I do. And what this shows is it shows the company and the ticker symbol, and then the share price is pulled from a simple Google Finance function, and we can see the number of shares that I have. You can see it's using a VLOOKUP from the M1 data tab, and in a moment we're going to update the M1 data tab because those 10 buys have not been reflected into the sheet. I'm going to show you how quickly I can update that. I don't have to type in the number of shares or my new market value or cost basis, things like that. It's going to calculate all those things with a simple copy and paste. You can see here it shows the shares, the market value, the cost basis, my gain or loss for each position, and the percentage of that. And you can see here, here's the dividends per share. And we can see SCHD, it's highlighted in purple. I highlighted that because SCHD's dividend, its quarterly dividend, is variable, and the fourth quarter pays the most. We can see that was an all-time high dividend there, that 0.742 or 74 cents was being paid. And then some of these I have highlighted in blue. These are monthly payers, the O Realty and BST, and we're now into quarter 1 of 2024, and we're in the first month of that quarter, so we're in the light greens right now. and I'm scheduled to receive these dividends here tomorrow. So I'll wake up tomorrow and I'll have dividends from ADP, Allstate, and Best Buy automatically in my accounts. And what I'll do is I'll reinvest those dividends back into those positions, so these numbers will go up. So the next time these companies pay their dividends, it's going to pay me even more money. And once I update my sheet with the dividends that rolled in here from Broadcom, F&F, Lockheed, Travelers, and T. Rowe, we're going to see these numbers go up. So the next time in the end of March when these pay again, they're going to pay an even higher dividend. I'll show you that in a moment. And I'm also going to show you what the change to the cash flow was in the portfolio. We can see the monthly cash flow is at $912.82. You can see the quarterly at $27.38. And the annual is almost to $11,000. We're getting very close. I'm going to jump back to M1 and we're going to go to the holdings tab, because we're going to do that update with the 10 buys that I did. You see everything is arranged from my highest position to my lowest. You can see SCHD is my largest position in this portfolio. So I grabbed all this data here and back to my Google Docs spreadsheet, and I'm going to paste this in over the M1 data tab. And what this is going to do is going to pull the shares in my cost basis. And it's going to paste everything in a single column, and it's going to update those 10 positions where the number of shares has gone up and the cost basis has gone up as well. And we can see now the monthly cash flow average is up to $913.23. So I'm going to go update this on another tab, the monthly average dividend tracking tab. We'll scroll down here, put that $913.23. And the reason for this tab is I track every event that happens with the portfolio, whether I do a dividend drip or a deposit, or even if there is a dividend increase. You can see here with O, they did a slight dividend raise, and some of them are more profound. You can see like John Deere's, it was a 8% addition to the monthly income, but most of these events will they keep adding more and more income to the portfolio. And in this case, it was no different. It was the dividend drips. And it was also a $100 deposit too. Just want to add that in there too. So the end result of the $100 deposit, those 5 buys as well as the 5 dividend drips, it added an additional 41 cents to my monthly income, and that's every month going forward. And we're getting closer to that $11,000 annual income. I'm going to head over to the dividend tracker tab. And on this tab, what's tracked here is we can see I started tracking this and doing these videos back in January 2021. So I'm on year 3 of this, and we can see the portfolio value when I started was at $18,700. You can see the first month where I received dividends, $37.41. You can see that this has just gone up and up, and you can see the last month of each quarter, like March, June, September, and December, those are the highest paying dividends, and the first and second months in the quarter pay the lowest dividends. You see I also track the quarter and the quarter on quarter increase by percentage and dollar amount. You can see how that's just gone up and up. You can see how the portfolio value is gone well over $200,000. And we can see here already in January, just with the $100 deposit and the dividend drips, you can see the average monthly dividend has gone up. There's the 41 cents there. And the month over month gain on my income, monthly income, 0.05%. You can see the annual dividend is up to that amount, so you can see the annual increase. And here is the deposit, just $100. And no dividends have been received for the month of January. But again, I'm expecting to receive tomorrow. I'll wake up to these dividends here. So let's just take a quick look at the dividend drips I did. Broadcom, I received $6.27, but the next time Broadcom pays, I'll get $6.30. You can see here for Fidelity National, I received $8.08, but I'll get $8.15. You can see they're modest because they're small dollar amounts that were put in, so they're just dividend drips, but even these little dividend drips are adding more income. You can see here with Lockheed Martin, $4.36. Next dividend will be $4.39. And then Travelers, $4.29. Next dividend will be $4.31. And T-Rowe, this one's a little bit bigger. You can see $13.58, and then $13.96 will be the next dividend. And of course, this does not take into account if I purchase more shares or deposit more money, then I'll get paid more, of course, if I buy more of these companies. So this will be the minimum I'm going to receive. And also if there's a dividend increase as well. It looks like there is one scheduled for T-Rowe. So it looks like T-Rowe will pay its next dividend at the end of March, and they will likely announce a dividend increase in February like they did last year. We'll see if they do another 2% dividend increase or hopefully more. So it should be an additional 2% on top of that $13.96. So it'll be over $14 at the end of March for T-Rowe. Of course, that hinges upon T-Rowe increasing their dividend in February, which I think they're very likely to do. So we'll see. So I'll go back real quick. Just going to show you again in the activity log what my buys were. Just so you can see what I selected. It was Verizon, Johnson & Johnson, Coca-Cola, Starbucks, and Cisco. So let me know in the comments below what you're going to be buying this week, and also what you think of my selections for this week as well. So I hope everyone had a happy new year, happy holidays, and all that. Thanks for sticking to the end. If you got value from this video, please click the like button. Also subscribe so you do not miss future videos. I'm going to go over all of my dividends for the month of December, not just from this portfolio, which were substantial dividends, record, but I'm going to go over all the dividends I received from even my IRA, 401k, even interest from savings accounts, things like that. It's going to be a very high number, so I can't wait to reveal that as well. So thanks again, everybody. I hope everyone has a fantastic week. Everybody take care.